the milkman, Lech.
I thought we had some miscommunication with time because I mean I don't know like.
Oh no,
I was sitting there for like half hour.
I was just on the back nine for a little bit longer. I was.
I don't know what you do.
Please take a seat. Take a
Okay,
seat.
okay.
Whew. So, what makes you apply to this job?
So I went to Walmart to pick up some nice shirts since they were 8 for $3. So I was in a great mood that day, and some guy named Ben, he was ringing my stuff up, and we were chatting for a bit. I told him what I went to school for, and he actually said that he was doing the same thing, and he worked at this place for you.
Ben. Huh, that name rings a bell. Oh, wasn't he the guy whose ass I kicked last week?
What? Why would you do that? Like, I swear, this guy's like the cutest guy I've seen since that Harry Styles poster I have in my room. But, I mean, yeah, he never told me that. That's kind of weird.
Well, come on. We all know what the role of this job actually is going to be. I'm pretty much just going to tell you exactly what to do. You're going to go along, get my papers, and you're essentially just going to be my paper bitch. I mean, that's all there is to it. That's what Ben was, and that's pretty much what you're going to be.
Actually, you know what? I actually did hear something about this. So apparently your last PB, so she didn't see you until like 3 months after the interview, apparently, because and that 3 months was after she paid you $5,000 for a meet and greet. Like a meet and greet. Now, who do I blame? Do I blame you? Absolutely not. I mean, but who do I blame? Her, because, I mean, who'd be willing to pay their boss $5,000 just to see them? Like, what was she worried about? Like, losing her job? Is that why she did that? Like,
well, essentially the whole deal with that, and I'll be completely transparent with you since this is an interview, was that I blackmailed her. I essentially, we had a little meeting, and I let's just say I recorded it, and maybe her husband just didn't want to see. That's all. That's all there was to it. So.
Honestly, I actually thought you were gonna pull that same stunt on me because when I was waiting for like half hour, but you did show up. To be fair, I mean, I'm guessing you probably came back from some work meeting at the beach. I'm just, I'm guessing from the way you're dressed.
Oh, you mean this year? Well, I mean, it's not really beach attire. It's from me playing the back nine. But I said that earlier. You probably couldn't get it through your tiny little skull of yours. That's golf terms. So I don't know if you ever played golf before. But you go on the golf course, you hit a couple balls around, you slap the cart girl's ass a couple times, and you call it a day.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, let me guess. You start off with that. Before you know it, you make your way to her house. You shove her cats and her dogs in the oven or in the microwave. Yeah. I can't really relate, sir. But each their own.
Okay. Well, that's fair. You can't relate, but I know that you are not really interested in the role of paper bitch. I'm not sure if you can fit in a couple other roles, but I do have a couple of other offers available for you.
I would prefer that because I mean I didn't forget about our past. I'd rather not relive that again. I want to move forward, not backwards. But yes.
Well, let me think about this. The last time I saw you, I'm pretty sure was the second last day of high school. I filled your locker with hay and horse shit and shoved your head in there, right?
That's not relevant, but okay, sure. Listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I didn't come here to inflate your ego. I just wanted a job, honestly.
All right, that's fair. You know what? We'll let bygones be bygones, and we'll let biceps be biceps, right?
I'm not even. Yeah, sure, yes, absolutely, yes.
All right. So, I'm gonna ask you some fairly standard interview questions. So the first question is, how do you show perseverance in the workplace? I mean, there was the one time, oh man, back in high school, you did show quite a lot of perseverance. Do you remember the time where I dunked your head in the piss water toilets, and you I mean you really persevered there. I mean you held your breath for a long time, buddy. So other than that time, can you demonstrate any perseverance that you've been able to demonstrate?
Okay, so I met this young guy on the sidewalk. We were just walking down, going different direction, opposite directions, and I just went up to him and I told him I can make you famous. I mean, he looked at me like weird, odd, of course, obviously, but he heard me out. So okay, and yeah. Anyways, so I took a picture of him, put him on my Instagram, tagged his profile, and bam, just like that, he ended up getting 630,000 followers. And this guy's a nobody. Okay. Now I know people are gonna come. There's gonna be someone coming up to me and like, he's not a nobody. Okay, Jimmy, you're just an asshole. Like some of the comments were like, oh, he saved my life. I love him. He makes me so happy the way he scans my fucking minced meat. Sorry, pardon my French. Or he makes me puts a smile on my face when I'm feeling down. Like, sir, are you following me or?
Huh? Oh yeah. Keep going, keep going.
Okay, so I'm not saying like I'm not saying he's not talented or anything because I don't know the kid, right? I mean, maybe he is gifted, maybe he's useless. I don't fucking know, or maybe he could, military press 2 Atlas stones, one in each arm. Do you know how many cashiers are getting out like fresh and shit for work because of a picture I posted this guy? What was he like bagging fruits and vegetables? Like everyone's gonna forget. Everyone pretty much forgot now. Like, oh, what? Everyone forgot about COVID, the war, Roe v. Wade, Death v. Heard. Like, what's COVID? People are dying from that. I don't give a shit. I want to see this guy on every news station. Like, are you following? Do you understand? Like,
Hmm.
So make a long story short, I pretty much create a superhero. Okay. This kid over here, he was on the Ellen Show about a couple of weeks ago. She gave him she got him a Range Rover. I think that's crazy. Like now, once again, like am I jealous of this kid? Am I mad at him? No, of course not. That's amazing. I'm just baffled. I'm confused. Like how the hell is 750,000 people following this kid?
Well, all right. I'm not sure what any of that had to do with perseverance, and quite frankly, I'm surprised that you would have an Instagram following of over 50 people. So,
were you even like paying attention to my stories, sir? I'm sorry, I don't mean to get like, upset. I'm calm, but were you even following me? Like, first of all, that was a very difficult situation. I think, in my opinion, so that's why it was that was a better perseverance story than the one you gave me with the washroom incident. That's not even suitable for workplace. Like people shouldn't be fighting for their lives at work. I don't think.
Well, that's why I was asking you about your workplace experience because I'm not really familiar. The only one I'm familiar with is the toilet, and I was listening to you actually. You were talking about like the Titanic, Roe versus Wade or something, like Rose versus Leo, whatever his character's name was. So yeah, no, I was listening to what you were saying.
Wait. What are you even?
All right, we're gonna continue on with the interview here. I'm gonna give you a little scenario. So, let's say you're the shining star of a class, which I mean,
please, I get it. I really do.
Which I mean, you were pretty brilliant. I'm trying to be nice here. Give me a little bit of credit, okay?
Thank you.
You were brilliant, all right? So, we're gonna get back to the scenario here. You're the shining star of the class. Somebody in your class needs your help really badly. But they threaten to do terrible things to your family, like kill your dog, rearrange your pantry, clog your toilet, some just despicable shit, right?
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna help out somebody in need? Or are you gonna call the police like you fucking did before, or I mean, which you may have done before?
That's a silly question. Like, I mean, of course I'm gonna call the police. Like, isn't it common sense? I mean,
Fucking pussy.
He's threatening my family. Like, well, I mean, maybe I'm not. Sorry, where was I? What was the question again, sir?
Well, I mean, it's a fellow classmate in need. He's struggling. He needs your help. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
I'm sorry. Am I wrong? Maybe I don't think I fully understand.
Oh, fuck, man. Woo. Dogs are barking. Whew. Continue on.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. I don't understand. I didn't hear properly. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to be a pushover.
Well, I mean, you haven't backed away from being a pushover before, so, I mean, I just wanted to see if things have changed. That's why I'm asking you these specific questions for this interview. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Rough day, right?
Oh, yeah. So, you have any questions before this fucking thing's over, or can I leave?
So, like, where do I fit in this company? Like, what are my roles? I just don't think, like, we haven't really touched on this.
So the role that you applied for, that was brokerage coordinator?
Yes, exactly.
Brokerage coordinator. Actually, I'm not really quite sure exactly what a brokerage coordinator does. Just give me a second. Hang on.
Wait, but this is your company.
Here we go. The position of brokerage coordinator. Your primary role is to write a bunch of documents and a bunch of graphic design shit. I don't really care about that though. Pretty much all I really want you to do here is, just back me up with HR. You know what I mean? So when I get into a scenario where I do something maybe a little dicey, you're there and have my back. So I've hired a lot of nice women, I don't know if you've noticed, in this building. And I pretty much need you to have my back when HR comes knocking on your door, all right? Now, I've had a couple people who've had my back before, but I really need somebody like you, who's, a little bit of a pushover. So, I mean, if you're not a pushover anymore, I mean, I don't know if I can really hire you for this position.
Yes. So, just cover up for your felonies and misdemeanors whenever you, decide to commit one. I was wondering, I applied for a brokerage coordinator. Will you be paying me as a brokerage coordinator at least?
Well, I don't know if you read the documents, but it did say salary to be discussed, and I'm pretty sure I outlined it as, what was it? So I think minimum wage right now is $15 per hour. So I'm pretty sure it's 5 cents over minimum wage, if I'm not to be mistaken. I mean, the markets they're pretty bad right now. So I mean, you might have to take the job.
You know what? I'm gonna think about it. Actually, I think it's getting late. I mean, you're probably tired. See, I should probably get going. But yeah, I'll keep in touch with you. I think I'll let you know.
Oh, you still live at home with your mom, or?
That's not relevant. But
Well, I just wanted you to, just tell her that I said hi, okay, and ask her if dinner's still on for tomorrow.
what is your problem? Dude, God bless to you, but I hope you get caught one day for your scams. Okay, you need to figure your shit out, and I can't continue talking about. I'm gonna get a nosebleed. Actually, you know what? I do have a question for you. You know what?
Go ahead.
And I want your phone away from you because I don't need you playing your video games or whatever the hell you were doing. What do you get off of manipulating and brainwashing these people? Okay, like what are you gonna do? What's next for you now? Are you gonna make shirts of yourself? You're gonna make merchandise, and and who knows? These people they're all gonna buy it because they're all scared of losing their jobs. You have everyone on. You're basically like a puppet master. You have these guys on strings and stuff. I cannot take you seriously.
Well, it has a little bit to do with science, okay? So, when I do these things, it builds up my testosterone. My testosterone level spikes when I do these things, okay? And you know what that does? It allows me to bang your mom harder.
That's fine. That's good.
Oh.
I get it.
Oh. Bye. Woo. Oh. Wow, that went really fucking well. My testosterone's through the fucking roof. Oh! Man, I gotta give that guy a call back. Jimmy!